All right, guys, so this is Timwoods 2. Taber-28 was Timwoods 1. That was made about 1.5 years ago. So we've been looking for examples of newer stuff to show you Timwoods and what these initials stand for. For the first one is T in Timwoods, that's transportation. So anytime, now we're not trying to blame anybody or embarrass anybody, but anytime we see transportation like this, you want to question it and see if there's anything you can do to make that transportation shorter. In this case, there's really not. We have all these buildings spread so far out. Not much we can do. Just want everybody to get familiar with Timwoods. So that's transportation T. Now, what if our departments were closer together and we didn't have to transport things so far away? The second letter in Timwoods is I, and that stands for inventory. This one was kind of funny. This stuff is now down in building 5, or we aren't producing anymore. So that's inventory sitting around. We should really move it down here back into the receiving area, purchasing area. And that's inventory. So we want people to recognize that inventory can be a waste if there's too much of it in different. Imagine every workstation had a little bit too much. So that's inventory. Okay, the next one is motion, and I got a kick out of this pan. We put that handle on it so we don't have to bend over. Bending over is motion, that's wasted motion, and so is walking. So anytime you see us walking far from building to building or department to department, walking is motion, and you want to see if you can reduce that waste walking. Imagine if the departments were closer together, we wouldn't have to walk so far in between, would we? Imagine that. Look at that place. Okay, then the next one is waiting. W in Timwoods is waiting. So when you see these cabinets made, but waiting for something, hinges, glass doors, because the laminate's not here or whatever, that's waiting. Okay, now we have an O in Timwoods. This is the first O, overproduction. Anytime you see a pile of production built before the next operation, you might want to work on reducing that and balancing out that work better. So that is overproduction example. Okay, then the next one was interesting. We've started repairing our tools, our hand tools in-house. So I ordered this bumper for a nail gun, and I got the bumper in, and that little bumper came in that little envelope, which went into another envelope, which then went into this box. So that company is overkilling it. They're over-processing it. Imagine if they ship hundreds of packages a day and they lose just a little bit per package because the box was too big. So there we go. It's basically, that bumper was the size of a washer in that big box. D in Timwoods is for defects. These were acrylic doors that we were making for schools first, and there was some scratches on them, and I was happy to see that we rejected them quality-wise and pulled them off, but that's defect. S is the skills of our people. So somebody here said, why don't we cover the propane, shade it, because the sun beating down on it makes the gas kind of expand, and sometimes it leaks out and it kind of smells like sauerkraut out there. So that was the skills of our people, along with a lot of the benches we've been making recently, and that is Timwoods. Timwoods 2.